Welcome, folks. I am Jaby Koay, joined by ACHARA KIRK.
What's up?
We are continuing on with The Boys Season 2, this time Episode 3, Over the Hill with the Swords of 1,000 Men. So if you guys are watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut-down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. However, if you want to watch the whole thing with us, uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/JabyKoay, where you can watch the whole show with us, the whole series with us, but you will need your own Amazon Prime Video subscription so you can open up the show in an adjacent window to our reaction. Thanks so much for joining us and hanging out. Oh, also, if you're watching this on Patreon already, thanks so much for supporting us. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and pretty please vote this up to let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. Here we go.
Is that the actual music video?
I think so. It's a very random thing to start with.
Yeah.
I said, how long we gonna be sulking about like some poncy eyeline wearing emo twang?
Fucking kill you!
He punched him and he fell over.
I know.
So like I got my eye on you,
Exactly. Frenchie too. Oh.
bitch. Your money's no good here. Don't help me. Leave me alone.
Oh, is he secure? He's not secure.
No more. Thank you. Love it.
Oh my god. He makes me feel so ill.
Mama?
Yeah.
Quiero raisin bran, por favor?
See.
Uh-oh.
What is that?
He's not gonna like that.
Monday mornings we have breakfast in Espanol. I think that he needs to.
Mom, is it okay if I go with him?
Yeah, of course it's okay, right, Mom? Come on.
Sure.
You can't just come in here and undermine her parenting. She can't say anything because then he'll kill them all. Oh my god.
I don't know.
That is the moment the seven became the seven. Rousing music. Hans Zimmer.
And, excuse me, but Homelander really loves this script.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Where is he?
I like her.
Sir, I have to tell you something. We have to tell Homelander, and I have to admit something to you.
You don't have the faintest idea where Homelander is. He will know when I want him to know. Just keep the rest of the infants on 99 in check, will you?
Dang. She's more scared of him than Homelander.
She is between a rock and a super hard place. Wow.
Superheroes are not born, but made. In fact, created by a chemical serum, Compound V, produced and administered by Vought International, the company that is...
Did she do that? She got that out?
Did she?
Well, she had the vial.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. I saw you with the V in your hand.
Yeah, and you let me walk away with it. So, this is kind of on you two. If I go down...
Damn.
We're gonna lose everything. I mean, cars, houses, bonuses.
There are more important things.
You know the only people that say that are the people who grew up with money.
Oh, wow. I don't think that's 100% true, but that is a great response.
Yeah.
I heard the goldfish begging for their lives. And after that, the beach, the aquarium, Red Lobster.
It's serious, but it sounds a
I
little
know.
funny.
I'm like, I was trying. I was like, Red Lobster.
Powers can cause fear and anxiety in the affected children, especially if they are not carefully guided through the process. So far, Vought has refused...
Is he laughing or crying?
I don't know. I thought he was crying.
Is this you? You did it. We did it. Call me back when you get a chance.
Should you still be calling her?
Starlight did, mostly. Pretty sure, but I just gave her an old alley-oop.
Breaking news that superheroes are not...
I thought he was
scared
gonna
for a
be
minute.
mad.
Me too. I was like, oh my god.
Look at what the kid just did.
Me and Starlight, but yeah.
The fucking kid. Oh.
Look how mad he is. Not even the least bit happy.
You can't even give me this, can you? Not one goddamn win.
I'll tell you what, when we're all done here, I'll buy you a nice big family-sized bottle of top shelf lube. And I'll tickle your balls till your big meter stop. And even then I won't. I just won't do it. But right now, we got a soup terrorist below deck. And shit can go sideways just like...
Why isn't anyone watching him? Speaking of.
I love how he sauntered up to him. It's like... Such a curmudgeon.
I love that you're so amused by him.
Hey, I think it's time. Yeah.
Don't
ready?
throw him off the bloody cliff.
Ready for what?
To jump.
Oh, God.
This is so messed up. What type of freaking father are you? Oh my god.
Wait, you can't be serious. I'm not gonna jump.
He's gonna get hurt.
I can't fly. I'll just fall right off of here. and get
Hey, buddy. You're gonna love it. I promise.
Nothing like you. I can't fly.
You can. I promise you can.
Why not at least do it over the pool? Where, if he gets hurt, it won't be that bad.
Ryan.
Did he just kill his son?
I'm his father.
You don't get to say that after what you did.
What I did to you was give you a son that you are raising like a little girl.
Let go of me.
Is he gonna push him?
Get your hands off of her!
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
You're just like me, Ryan.
No, I'm not like you. I'm nothing like you. I fucking hate you. Leave us alone.
Hey, it's okay.
Wow.
Buddy, it's
Leave
okay.
us alone.
Ryan, this is a good thing.
I didn't think he had powers up until that moment.
Yeah, me too. Dang.
I suppose it had to go somewhere interesting like that. Because I was like, well, if he had the, if he was injected into Homelander, like, why would it be passed on to his kid, you know?
Fuck you.
That was it.
You do speak English. Thirsty?
He wants it. That's what's making this so amusing, is that he wants it. Oh, he's gonna make it come over to him?
Is he? Can he?
Well, the scarier thing is, what is he
he's
gonna do with
got
that can?
He's got a finger. Ay. You need to train yourself so that you can use your hands and your eyes. Oh, yep.
See, I knew it.
Ah, didn't they learn from Translucent? You don't leave shit with the hostages with who have superpowers.
Maybe this is our chance to leave while we can.
Elena, if we do that, you know what'll happen. I'll call you back.
Dang, he's
He could have heard the entire conversation.
Sometimes it just seems like you're the only person I can lean on.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
You do?
Of course.
It's frightening because it's hard to see how much he can see.
Yeah.
Like, does he
he's
know when
like-
someone's lying?
Well, yeah, because he can
Heart rate?
register your heart rate and...
Who's Elena?
Elena's an old friend.
Her voice cracked.
Since when do you have friends?
I was just venting about all this fucking bullshit. What, you haven't heard? Where have you been?
I was afraid he's like going to break her
I
arm
know,
or something.
I was wondering the same thing. Well, that's part of the genius of the show.
I thought you said this boat belongs to a friend.
Well, a stranger is just a friend you ain't met yet.
Oh dear. That's a problem. Oh gosh.
Really? Really?
Oh, he's gonna leave them Oh, he's a sweet boy.
I thought he was gonna jump in the water for
Yeah,
a
me
second.
too.
Cancel the call. Postmating Papa John's isn't gonna help. Let's just recite the 15 tenets together.
No, fuck you and your creepy shit, Eagle. I'm hungry.
Who is it?
Deep, it's time.
Time for what?
For you, it's your time to get back into the 7.
Holy shit.
Who?
Alistair Donna, the leader of the church. He sits in the first chair.
They've called it. Trading's halted.
We gotta put out a statement. Which one is it?
Stan.
What's he come up with?
Times like this tend to give us clarity, don't they? You and me are partners, after all. A symbiotic part of a larger thing. A living thing named Vought.
It's like I told you.
So let's get out there and do what it is we do. Let's take this cocksucker down.
Ooh, they're in trouble now.
Fuck Vought, huh? I did not see that coming from you.
Maybe you don't know me that well.
Maybe I don't.
The eye roll.
I love that. Such an aggressive eye roll. Uh-oh.
What the fuck was that? The hell was that?
Yep. What was that? Oh, is it deep? What are they?
Sharks.
Oh, dang.
That's a lot of sharks.
Yeah.
We lost power.
Oh, no.
Damn.
Oh. Oh, dang.
Oh, boy.
Come on. Fast. Ugh. Look at them come.
God damn.
Who? What? Can they really swim that fast? Oh, a whale? Holy crap! Oh shit, indeed. What are you gonna do? You're gonna breach that whale? You breached a whale. How rude. How's the whale supposed to get off the sand?
Butcher! What are you doing?
Oh no. Oh my god, you're like, he's literally gonna go through. No. Oh, poor whale. No. Oh my god.
That's gross.
We can't leave the kid, man. Pinocchio's staying put. Have at it.
Oh.
God. It does look like the whale from Pinocchio.
I was like, wait, why is he calling him Pinocchio? Okay, I get it now.
What are you doing here?
Pinocchio's also a liar.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, maybe it was because of that.
I tried, all right? The kid doesn't want to borrow me. Fuck him.
You gotta listen to your people, man.
Yeah.
A good leader knows when to follow. You gotta listen to your people.
Your gill is showing. Cover it up. It's disgusting.
That's rude. No wonder he feels self-conscious.
I don't feel sorry for him.
He's gonna kill himself.
You okay?
Yep, I just need a little rehab. I'll be fine.
I know you will, A-Train.
Can't Homelander also run really fast? No. Yes.
Yeah. Well, he'll fly.
Yeah.
You got my message.
Don't say that.
Annie,
Oh. Shit to do that before he could.
Oh boy.
No.
This is not going to go well.
Hands in the air, like you just don't care. Kill.
They can't do anything to him. They should just keep moving.
I had a great breakfast with your wife this morning. Pancakes. Delicious.
God.
Yeah. Eat this motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
Oh! Okay. Quick, everybody. It won't take him out for long.
I was thinking, like, what are you doing with the crown? He could fly and everything came down on him.
Hey, guys.
Whoa.
Whoa, we've never seen her use her powers.
Oh, you didn't just hit his sister. What? Why did she do that?
Well, she's just as evil. The only good one is Starlight.
Oh, gosh. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
you
Terminator 2, baby.
You don't hurt my brother. Oh, God. What is
Damn.
wrong with her?
Damn.
Why is she just killing everyone? Like, they aren't your target. She's absolutely batshit. I don't like her anymore. Ooh. Somebody else come and help. Come on. Oh, no!
Right in front of her? Oh, man, this sucks.
No.
Fucking yellow bastard.
Damn. I wonder if he's threatened by her.
I said he was mine.
You snooze, you lose, Gramps.
Oh.
That's why she doesn't give a shit. She's just as powerful as him. That's frightening.
Yeah.
That is way more frightening than I had anticipated.
Mm-hmm.
Though it is important to acknowledge that this tragic event could have been far worse. Today's attack underscores just how dangerous the
I guess the guy's gonna get blamed for it.
Yeah, her brother.
Her brother.
enemies will stop at nothing to infiltrate our borders and attack our citizens.
Oh, she made it back.
Death toll would have been much higher had it not been for the brave actions of our newest hero, Stormfront. To stop the terrorist before he can...
She killed all those people.
Yeah, but that's not the story.
I know. It's so messed up.
The people you see behind you. The people who are struggling every day. So let's give them all a hand.
She's like, bitch, you gotta die.
She's literally saying his line.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's threatened by her. Oh, shit.
Dang Dang, dang, dang. This episode, oh my God.
Yeah, my heart goes in two different directions about that reveal of her true colors. Because on the one hand, I'm like, oh, cool, you know, maybe Starlight has an ally.
Yeah.
An unexpected ally.
I was looking forward to that. I was
You
like,
know?
oh, she seems really cool. I really like her. Like, she's all, you know, girl power, but like in a really cool way. And then actually, no, she's a psychopath.
Right.
Like, actually.
There was that thing where you were concerned that maybe she's just a mole to weed out whoever the traitor is. I had considered that, but I'm like, no, that doesn't seem right. There's something else there, and I didn't know what it was. She did seem like someone who had goals in mind.
Yeah.
And they seemed like positive goals.
I just want to be a hero.
Yeah. For some reason, it just like I was completely oblivious to the possibility, because they did a good job of misdirecting me. I was completely oblivious to the possibility that maybe she's a threat to Homelander, and like that's the thing. Because even within this episode, they misdirected us. They made it seem like, oh, maybe there's like this brewing potential, romance between them.
Yeah.
You know, because she has an affection towards Homelander. I didn't realize it was all with the intent of usurping his position.
Right. Yeah.
And that's like, oh, now it makes sense why they went with her. It makes sense why she was installed. Now I get it. I was like, oh, shit, this is crazy.
Right.
It was a good reveal.
Yeah, very, very shocking, to say the least.
Yeah, when she broke that dude's hands, I mean, I felt bad for him, even though, like, he made the choice to run. And I guess no matter what, he was kind of screwed, which is a message unto himself, because he was going to be turned into the CIA.
Yeah. I mean, he was screwed either way, but no, the thing that turned it for me was when Stormfront hurt the innocent bystander. That's when I was like, oh my God, what? No, like, you don't do that.
That was a great reveal.
Yeah.
It let you know that she was exactly like Homelander.
Yeah, almost worse. Because she, like, literally, she obliterated the occupants of almost the entire building, it seems.
I fully believe Homelander would have done the same thing.
What, just for fun? No, I don't think
no,
so.
it was anyone who's in his way, he's just going to obliterate them. And then he's going to take credit for being a good guy. That's what's happened before.
Well, no, but like on the airplane, he came to rescue them, but then when he realized that he couldn't, and when people were pissing him off, that's when he killed them, or he allowed them to die. You know, he didn't just willy-nilly kill because he enjoys killing innocent people.
That's fair.
And that's why I think she's worse.
And on top of that, she's a racist.
I know. I was like, how dare you?
I was like, dang. I think I was in such shock at seeing the Japanese brother get killed. I couldn't even be bothered with the part that she's racist. It's like on top of that little icing on the cherry on top.
She's also racist.
Yeah.
What a biatch.
Yeah. She's well written because, you didn't know where her loyalties were, and then you come to find out her loyalties are just with herself in the worst possible way. Really threw things off was when she was introduced in that moment where, what's his name, A-Train? When he suspects that Starlight's up to something, right?
Yeah.
And Starlight puts that vial in her backpack.
Yeah.
There's an exchange that happens there where she tells Starlight, I respected you more when you had your other outfit instead of giving in.
Yeah.
And so it gives you this sense that she is almost like this woke hero.
Yeah.
And, she's all about having principles and whatnot. You come to find out that her principles are totally warped and weird and, like, don't even make any sense with us at all because she's a psychopath.
Yeah.
And so, that's very, very fascinating. That's how they built her character. It was a really good surprise because I didn't know that was coming.
I'm really hoping that they start to show us a little bit more of Noir as well, because we got to see a little bit more of his reactions, and I really enjoy them because I don't really know anything about this character apart from the fact that he's really good at killing people, and I feel like he's the one that we know the least about. And so, seeing his little bits where it looked like he was crying after finding out about the whole V situation, like when he saw the dead whale, he was kind of like, oh, I feel hurt or whatever too. So I'm so curious about him, and I really wonder if we're going to learn any more about him or if he's just going to be this like weird token dressed all in black ninja guy. You know what I mean?
You just reminded me of how much I don't care about Deep.
Yeah, you have zero sympathy for him at all. And I understand where you're coming from, right? Obviously, because he did a really, really
heinous,
awful thing. And obviously his character has a history of doing that to women.
Yeah, he said it right there in the episode of like how many women he's... I mean, cool, good for him. It's going to take a while, just like Starlight. Like, it's going to take a while for me to like forgive his character. That what he did was horrible, and he's done that a lot. And so I'm just like, that's That's tough. Like, that's a tough thing to walk back on emotionally for me. Like, I hated him since we met him, and I get what's going on here, and, you know, people can change, and that's great, but I haven't gotten there yet.
Sure.
I was wondering if the brother was actually Japanese. The actor's name is Abraham Lim. He's clearly, I mean, Lim is not a Japanese name.
No.
Maybe he's mixed Japanese? I don't, but...
I mean, he was speaking Japanese.
He was speaking it really well. I mean...
for two people who don't speak Japanese.
He said he was speaking it well enough, but
Yeah.
it was his English that made me go, I wonder if he's actually Japanese. I had the same question in my head when I was watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and it turned out I was wrong.
Right.
So I just kept my mouth shut this time until I saw his name here. But there was like some very cool reveals throughout this episode, like Homelander's kid, you know,
Yes.
turning out he has powers. That moment with the pitch meeting where the guy's like, oh, in the movie we'll do this and this and this and this.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh God, like it's like taking a direct punch at Warner Brothers and Disney at the same time. It's so interesting.
Yeah, it really did feel like that. And I was like, oh my God, that must be what it's like in the room when they're like, this is how it's going to look like. It's going to be so cool.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you know.
There was a lot of cool small things as well, like that moment when A-Train is in the meeting and opposite of Starlight, and he's just like, he looks at her, and it doesn't even, it's such a Ryan Gosling kind of thing, right? Because he's not even expressing anything in his face. He's just looking at her, and it's like, that's the I told you so face.
Yeah.
That's the, you thought you were doing good. This is what you did. There was that face that Huey was making in the tunnel where he's looking at Starlight like, it's okay, you can do it.
Yeah.
You know, he's not even he's not being expressive. He's not emoting, but you know exactly what he's thinking, which is, it's fine.
Yeah.
You got to live. I love you. Do it.
Do it, yeah.
You know, and then of course the contemplative moment with Butch, where he's like looking at what's going on.
Butcher,
yeah, he's trying to decide what to do. And in my mind, I'm like, what moves do you have, dude?
I know.
Like, you've got no moves. And then he let out what's her face's brother, and I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't see that coming for some odd reason. Like, I completely didn't think that was an option because he was, you know, bound. He was their not hostage, but he was their prisoner.
Yeah.
And I was like, there's no way he's gonna be on their side. It was a cool like twist on top of a twist because not only did he come out, right, he severed the ground underneath Homelander, and I'm like, what are you gonna? He can fly. And as soon as I thought that, everything came crashing down on him.
Yeah, that was brilliant. I felt so scared for the little boy. Like that whole thing with him trying to get him to have his powers and all. I thought that was so terrifying. Like I'm glad that the boy is all right. I thought for a second, like you did, that maybe he wouldn't have powers, but you know, it's kind of like that origin story almost in a way where it's like he finds his power because he's trying to protect the person that he loves, and so it like comes out because he's trying to protect his mom from his evil dad.
Well, there's two things, and they're unrelated, but one thing is that Homelander has superpowers that go beyond our scope of understanding, so he might be able to see things in the kid that we can't see just by looking at the kid.
Sure.
Right? So he might know, not just because of the knowledge that it's his son, but he might be able to look at the kid and know, you have superpowers.
I think that it's probably less that and more that he just has a firm belief in that his son has to have superpowers.
No, but he was right. He's able to hear and see a lot. Who knows, like, how close he can examine you? It's, you know, if he has x-ray vision and all that stuff, you know, who knows how he can look at you and what he can assess just by looking at you. So I think that he knew all along that he had powers just by observing him. That was one thing. The other thing is, this isn't Korean cinema. They wouldn't just kill the kid like that. You know what I mean?
Sure.
It's like as violent as the show gets. When he threw the kid off the roof, I'm like, yeah, there's no way they killed him. There's just no way they killed him like that.
I thought, you know, it's the boys.
Yeah.
They do the unexpected, and that would be
it's not Korean cinema.
horrifying. I thought for sure for a second there, I was like, oh no, he's dead. The mom is going to be devastated, but in a way, this kind of frees her up because then there's nothing holding her to that place. She could go back to Billy, but. Yeah, no.
No, it's not Korean cinema. That's number one. Number two is, I had thought in my mind, like, how is this going to play out? Is it that he's going to throw him off the roof and he's going to swoop him and catch him? Like, I thought that's where it was going to go. But like I was saying a second ago, he can see things that other people can't. So as soon as he pushed his son off, he could see exactly the state of his son. He knew that he was okay. Like, just
I mean, he was all like, oh, there's not a scratch on him, blah, blah, blah. But I think it also shows just his callous nature and how cold he is, because I think most parents in that situation would probably be like, oh, don't worry, daddy will never let you fall. Like, I will catch you, you know? But he's not that type of parent. He's the tough love or the no love parent.
No, it's tough love.
I don't even know if he understands love. That's the thing. Like, I think he's fascinated with the child insofar as it's his progeny and it's his genetic material carrying forth and it's a part of him, and he's fascinated by that, and he's like in love with this idea of his son being super powerful just like him, and he wants to sculpt him into an image of himself. But I don't think he actually understands what it means to love someone for who they are and to nurture them and their possibilities and just allow them to be, you know?
I think that you're half right. I think that everything you said has merit and it's very, very strong. But I think that he is in love with the idea of love.
Sure, but like, does that mean that he actually knows what love is?
No, because he lacks experience with it because he didn't receive it.
Yes.
And so the closest thing he has had to love is from the person he had to kill.
Yeah, from Stillwell.
And so he has had a glimpse of it. He's got a sense of it, but obviously it has not been like nourished in his system, like the, what do you call it, compound V. You know what I'm saying? And so what I'm saying is he has a sampling of it. He has a vague understanding of it, and he knows what it looks like in other people, and he knows that he wants it. And that is part of the experience of love. Obviously, he's missing like 99% of it, but he has something. I don't want to say that he doesn't know what love is altogether. Like, he has understanding of something, and he knows that he really, really, really wants it. And what I like about that is it gives his character a place to be very active. You know, that's not just the missions. And so even though I am in complete disagreement with what his character is doing, I think he's awful. He's very, very scary. I like that his character is active with something, you know? And all the characters pretty much are active with something. They all want and are going after something.
Yeah.
And I think that's great.
I also really love how his face is so easy to read. Like, he just gives 0 Fs. Like, he's staring daggers at Stormfront the entire time, just like, I hate you. I'm going to get back at you somehow at the first opportunity. Like,
we're sort of past this now, but I did enjoy that scene when Queen Maeve was on the phone with her girlfriend. And you saw Homelander there, and I'm like, well, he heard everything. Like,
he's got super hearing.
He's got super hearing. And I'm like, there's no way he didn't hear everything on that phone call. And what frightens me more is, can he pinpoint who that person is on the phone with the information that he has? And I hope he can, because her whole fear is her girlfriend getting murdered.
Yeah.
And so I'm really hoping he didn't catch everything in that phone call. And that was great, because what the show does so well is it sets you up. You know, it's almost like if you got hit by your parent doesn't necessarily need to hit you again. You have the fear of it.
Yes.
Right? What the show does is it has these moments of violence, and it's frightening. And so there's always the undercurrent of, it could be right now.
Yeah.
You know?
Anytime Homelander touches anyone, especially women, I get really, really scared. You know, like when he touched Maeve's arm, even though I know she's super strong, right? Like, the whole thing is she's really strong, and probably her bones won't break, or it would be really hard for that to happen. But I mean, he's super strong, so presumably he could break her bones. And I'm looking at him hold her arm there, and I'm kind of like, oh, is this the moment?
Yeah.
Is this it when he's like, you're lying to me, Maeve? You know?
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't put it past him.
It's kind of interesting how this is developing a little bit of a Brightburn situation. You remember Brightburn?
Yeah.
Because his kid is developing these powers, but he's developing it under rage. It's not developing it in the way that Superman did. He's developing it with a lot of anger.
Well, it's anger because it's protection for his mom. So, like, I don't think...
It's not born out of the same thing, but it's still born out of rage, you know, and anger. But
well,
I get that it's protection for his mom, and Brightburn was a different situation, but I'm saying the root feeling is still quite similar, you know?
Kind of, but no, I would disagree. Yes.
What do you disagree with? In the movie, I would think it was born out of bullying or something like that.
That's a rage that's directed at hurting other people because they hurt you, whereas in this situation...
he's directing it at his dad who hurt his mom, which is an extension of himself.
But it's a protection. It's like, hey, don't touch her. He didn't carry on, like, trying to antagonize his dad or to hurt his dad. He's just like, just leave us alone. Like, we don't want you anymore. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe he will turn into a bad guy.
No, I'm not saying he's going to turn into a bad guy. I don't know if he is. He might or might not. I'm saying just like, it's just interesting how at infancy of this discovery of powers, it's born born with a negative feeling. That's all I'm saying.
I think maybe in these types of situations, rage can help you access strength or a power that you weren't aware of before. Because you don't always have to call on your extra reserves of adrenaline or whatever until you're in danger, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like that same thing where it's like, oh, this is dangerous. I need to access that thing inside me that's going to help protect. Whether it's like, I want to destroy the bullies, or whether it's like, I need this guy to get his hands off my mom because he's being really scary.
Right. You guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Do subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell icon, plays all notifications, and vote this up. Follow ACHARA KIRK on the social media. If you're watching this on Patreon, thanks so much for supporting us here. So you guys, thanks so much for hanging out. I'm Jaby Koay. This is
ACHARA KIRK.
Peace out.